Is this thing on? Holy moly. Okay. I'm late. I said I was going to go live for the drive at 5. It's like 5:47. It will be fascinating to see if anyone tunes in. I'm on my way home from work, driving through the canyon. And we are live for the drive at 5. The signal is weak. The connection is weak. But as I like to say, the will is strong. Last week we discovered what my summer anthem would be. Hand Clap by Fitz and the Tantrums. Was very excited by that. Still loving that song. And as I was telling some people on Saturday night, you can have your summer anthem, but it's okay to have your summer jam too. You can have your anthem and your jam. My jam comes a little more organically. It happens throughout the summer. It's something I realized that it just becomes my jam. So now I've got my anthem. I'm happy with my anthem. And I'm just waiting for the jam to come on. My summer jam. So driving through Topanga Canyon and those fires this weekend in Calabasas, very scary. I was happy that it was minimal amount of damage and injury, but not fun at all. Let's see. Ashley has and you can have your summer lovin'. Boom, bottom, bottom, bum, 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 bum. Summer lovin'. Okay, that's enough of that. I am driving, Braden. Braden Barty. I'm driving through the canyon. It's live for the drive at 5. Let's see what happens when I flip the camera around, what you guys can see. Oh, you can kind of see. There's my drive right there. Okay. This is not for the wise. Not for the wise to be driving and live broadcasting. It's for the weak and the dumb, like myself. What else was I going to talk about today? If anyone else, I've got 5 viewers. I had something very profound I wanted to talk about. And now I can all think about is Summer Lovin', thanks to Ashley Benny. The fires in Calabasas were scary. Still a little bit of a haze. I'm coming down through Topanga Canyon right now. Still a little bit of a haze over the valley. But that just could be its natural haze. The natural haze of the valley. It looks like I'm on the right side of the car, huh? That's weird. That's Braden Barty saying. I'm not driving my British Prius. It's my American Prius, or American version. I don't know where the Prius is made. So, good weekend this weekend. Spent a little time at the beach. I dug a trench. I was excited about digging a trench because we're redoing our driveway, and I laid down a main water line only in case we ever need a main water line. So I dug a 25-foot trench and put a copper pipe in it just in case. Just in case we ever need to reinstall a main water line, I now will not have to tear up my driveway, which I'm pretty proud of. In the way of TV and entertainment, what are people watching now? It's summertime. I'll admit, I'm a sucker for Big Brother. Big Brother is coming back in a couple weeks, and I'll be watching it. Big Brother is a weird, wacky, wild show that I watch every single episode of with my sweet wife, Mariah. So that's kind of our summer TV. It's on like 3 nights a week. It's a huge commitment. But I'm not into The Bachelorette. Mariah, she watches a little bit of The Bachelorette. Barbara Couchman says, that is your house. I thought it was. Oh, yeah. Now Barbara, who we're just Facebook friends with, secretly knows where I live. Yeah, I'm right across the street from Hale. So, yeah, tearing up the driveway. Not watching any great shows. I'm excited for the summer, though. Kids are out of school this week, or my kids get out on Friday, but I think a lot of other kids are already out because my drive to work this morning was only like 40 minutes, which for the rest of the world I know is scary. But for me, a 45-minute drive to work is heavenly. Game of Thrones, yes, Dina. I'm watching Game of Thrones too. I won't. No spoilers from me right now, but it's a pretty interesting episode this last week. I've actually really enjoyed this season, but I still don't know who anybody is. Like, they tell me a name on Game of Thrones, and I'm just like, whatever. I just know their faces and like where they were before, but I can't really talk with anybody because I'll be like, oh, you know, the guy who was on the boat and then got that like turtle skin, or the little guy, the little person. Everyone knows him. Everyone knows, you know, the Khaleesi, which really, just the Khaleesi. But I did not see that new movie that Khaleesi was in. It looked bad, and I heard it was bad. Okay, I got to make this light turning yellow. La la la. Go Prius, go. Go Prius, go. So yeah, me with Game of Thrones is just like. No, Braden Barty said the midget. His dad was a little person, so if Braden Barty says the midget, I guess that's okay. Braden's dad was a very famous little person, a famous actor, you know, Wizard of Oz, all that stuff. I'd be willing to say the most famous little person actor of all time. If that's not true, Braden, you tell me. So, Dina says Tyrone is fantastic. Yeah, Tyrone is the little person. He is fantastic. Oh, Highway Patrol. I'm going to act like I'm not on live TV or live Facebook. Okay, they're gone. Because sooner or later, I'm sure this is going to be declared illegal. No live broadcasting for while in the car. But I do love Game of Thrones. I watched the first episode of the show Preacher. It's some kind of weird supernatural. There's vampires. I don't know where it's going. I haven't watched the second episode yet, but I really think I could get into it. Tyrion, that's his name, not Tyrone. Thanks, Dina. But I think I could get into the Preacher. But the problem is, my wife doesn't like any dramas. She doesn't like anything with blood. She doesn't like anything violent. She doesn't like any mob type stuff. I like gangster stuff. I really enjoy. She did watch The Sopranos with me when I was out, though. The one show that we did love on Hulu, I may have mentioned this, is The Path. It was very fascinating. And what I like about Hulu is that they don't release it all at once for their new shows. They just put it out, you know, once a week for 10 or 12 weeks, however many episodes in each season. So you have to look forward to it. And I enjoy the looking forward to. We are watching Lady Dynamite on Netflix, which is pretty stinking hilarious. It's Maria Bamford, who's a comedian, has the show Lady Dynamite on Netflix, and it is funny. Braden says that now Peter Dinklage is the most famous little person. He's got a Golden Globe. Well, okay, we'll give it to Peter Dinklage. I'm sticking with your dad in my mind, though, Braden. What is everyone doing this summer? I am excited for the summer. I'm excited. It got so freaking hot, though, this last week in the Valley. It was like 70 degrees on Thursday, and then on Friday, it was like, boom, 100 degrees. Eric from Eric Stone, not Eric Stone Street. Eric, who won season 3 of The Biggest Loser, says I should be on Modern Family and not Stone Street. Amen. I actually did a commercial with Eric Stone Street. You can look it up. It was a it was a USGA commercial. And we were golfing together in the commercial. Although he was really nice. Actually, when I won The Biggest Loser, he was one of the first people that called to thank me. But this was before he got big and famous on Modern Family. So I always appreciated that. But I've reached out to him on Facebook or Twitter since then, and he hasn't called me back. But I think that I could have played a fabulous, you know, ex-football gay man on Modern Family. I definitely could have. And maybe one of these, I swear I'm going to get back into acting. One of these days. I'm still hoping for that shot at Live with Ryan and Kelly. Or Kelly and Ryan, I'll let her name go first. I don't know if they've cast anyone in that yet. But one of these days, I'm going to get that talk show job. Because I loved to act in college, but I don't know, maybe I wasn't that good. I always thought I was good. And when I'm not looking in a mirror, I always feel like I'm very fit and handsome. Unfortunately, then I see a mirror, and it's not quite the case. But this is the summer. I'm going to take off some pounds. I need to lose about 50 pounds and get back into acting. When I'm at my ideal acting weight. Okay, I hear a siren, but I don't see anything. I think we're safe. Siren's still coming. Oh, this is exciting. Okay. Let's see. Okay. That's the most exciting stuff I got going on this week. But I'm gonna, get back to my live for the drive at 5:30. Reach out. And one of these days I am gonna have a guest on here. I'm gonna just put the camera right over here, and there'll be a person sitting right here going, "Hello, hi, I'm here with Ryan today." Or what I need to do is get some kind of camera that I can hook up to my iPhone that splits, and if I just hit a button and go camera 1, camera 2, camera 1, camera 2, But you guys have a great Monday, and I hope everyone is having a good time and finding joy in their mediocre lives. Okay? Take it easy, because I am. I'm trying to anyway. Bye.